Good morning, everybody, and this is your Forex day trade setups for today. So, a bit of noise in the market. Firstly, the USA was downgraded, which is what created the noise, and obviously there were rumblings of this in the last 2 weeks because that's what's happening here. And then the second thing is we've got some Congress people who are actually shorting the economy at the moment. So they're investing in and EFTs and hedge fund that specialize in shorting the economy. So anyway, uh, all pointing towards a stronger dollar, and that's kind of what's happening here at the moment. And if you look at this zone that we're in, it does look like we're starting to reject this area. I don't really like the diversions that we have on the 8th hour here because that's always dangerous, especially when you're in an area of support like we are now. So drilling down to the hour, that's what we're looking to be trading. And nothing really happened yesterday. You can see if you just put your levels in, you can see there was nothing really that stood out. Nothing has really stood out that's indicating this is where we need to be taking a trade off. We did get this little pin bar off this previous swing high here. I suppose hindsight being a perfect science, that's probably what we should have been doing. But I think for me, I would be looking for, just going to adjust this level a little bit there. I'd be looking for a retest of 109,658 for a continuation to the downside. And target to the downside is going to be a tough one because look at all this chaos here. So that would make the most logical sense first, but then this area that we're in right now could also offer some support. So you could find a bounce off here. So for me, I'm looking for a rejection. Just going to put this one in as well. So I'm looking for a rejection of 109,529. We did get it yesterday, so that may not materialize, or a little bit higher than that at 109,659. Then the next thing to pay attention to is if we do break through, just do that. So there's the level to the downside. That's going to be a profit taking area right here at 109014. So that's kind of that view, but I want to be higher up for a move down. Watch out for here because you could find a fairly decent and big sharp bounce to the upside as well. So keep your wits about you, and if you've got time, I would actually advise you to be down on the 15-minute chart for Euro USD. It's probably going to be the safest and it will give you the best picture of what's going on. Trend is down, you're looking to short off levels higher up. Moving across to US dollar Japanese yen, and yeah, we are still continuing sideways. It does look like we are battling to get through this level here, and if we drop down to the hour, the level at the upside is 143579. Look at the oscillators, all grip the upside, but the trend is up, so we should be looking for opportunities to buy this, and we didn't really get structured. This pin bar was what we were looking for. We got one pin bar there, we never got going above it, and then dropped below it. So basically came to close the gap, or attempt to close the gap, should I say. So yeah, probably another move to the downside, I think, which basically just makes us a range. So I think what you should be doing is staying well away from us. If you look at this on the 15 minutes, so look at that chaos there. Definitely don't want to get stuck in that. Could go either way. So yeah, treat that as a range. Stay away from it. We'll have to wait for some noise to drive that. Moving on to the pound, British pound, Japanese yen. We do have the Bank of England interest rate hikes today, or interest rate hike announcement. The expectation is that they're going to raise it. So now we'll probably find a bit of a squirt up, bit of a squirt down, bit of confusion, and then settle into this. So I would be sitting on the sides on the pound today just until the noise is finished. We are sideways still at the moment, and if we drop down to the hour, it could be a situation of a weak pound forming, but we are in between the moving averages here, so I'm very reluctant to second guess this, and then you've got a fairly strong area of support to the downside here at 181.928. So short trade will only come to play in a break and retest of yesterday's lows. So drop below, come back, test it, reject it, then that brings in the short. Okay, long plays I'm not interested in at the moment, not with this chaos that we have here. So that's kind of the only setup I see there. Moving to Euro British Pound, and obviously big up, big down, big confusion at the moment. Look at the oscillators, they have crossed over, indicating a move to the downside, but we are in between the moving averages. So for me, that is a absolute no-no. And if you look at this on the hour, big down, big up, big down, big confusion. I think I will sit on the sides for this one as well. So watch British Pound Japanese Yen. There's a bit of a setup there, and then the Euro USD is the other one to watch this morning. Anyway, that's it for me. Hope it helps. If it does, drop us a thumbs up, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.